Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I thought with this reading, today's reading, I do the conversation between you and your twin flame. Those ones are always fun. At least they were for me. Let's start off with, what are you saying to your twin flame? How are you feeling? What are you saying to your twin flame? This says magic. So what I'm seeing here is, you see how this person here is kind of seeking help, seeking guidance. Or this wise person is giving like a gift. So what I'm really seeing is that, first of all, what I saw was that you are saying to your twin flame that, you know, you're ready to receive. See, your arms are outstretched. And you're ready to receive the love that you know is possible from your twin flame. And what I'm seeing here is that you're wanting to receive and experience the magic of your connection. You don't want it to be like this mystery anymore. You don't want it to be hidden, or like, you want it to be out in the open. That's what you're really saying. You want it to be real, and you want it to be tangible, because you see how like he's giving her this, it's like a globe. It's kind of like this person's giving you what you desire. So you're saying, you know, I'm ready for us. I'm ready for what I know is the magic of our connection, of how we feel about one another. And it's this beautiful gift, this gift of love, this gift of unconditional love. And I'm ready to have it real in real time. So that's what I'm getting that you're saying to your twin flame. So let's see what your twin flame is saying in reply. So what is your twin flame replying to this card of, you know, you're ready to receive, you're ready to experience this magical love that you know is possible. So this is what your twin flame is saying. So these like jumped out. Okay, so your twin flame wants the same thing. See, it says, give your relationship a chance. Your twin flame wants the same thing, wants to give you what you desire, wants to experience your connection in real time. But what they're not saying to you, what they're unable to say to you, what they're unable to express to you is that they do have fear. They're experiencing some fears. If you tuned into the previous reading, a lot of fear and insecurity has been coming up for your twin flame, for both of you actually. And so as much as, see, your twin flame wants to have you in their embrace, your twin flame is still experiencing some fear. Now this fear, you know, had to do with a lot of inner child stuff coming up, which came up in the last reading before this one. But because this card came out too, they're concerned about their financial well-being, because like it's beautiful when you're both together, you're both on the same page, and both of you can get caught up in this magic of your connection. your twin flame is being practical and saying, yeah, like, I want this magic with you, but not but. However, we have to focus on our future. We have to focus on not having to worry about money. And where your twin flame is coming from, they're concerned about their financial well-being because they don't want it to be a burden when it's time for you to be in union. So they're not where they are, like, security-wise financially. And maybe you're thinking, yeah, but, you know, love's more important than money. And they get that. This is clearly indicating that they want the same thing, that there's nothing that they want more. But this is more of a practical concern, especially with what's going on in the world with the pandemic, with, you know, businesses shutting down and business, you know, completely changing. They're now in a position, as you may be, where you have to, like, pivot your sources of income. You have to pivot your business. And that's really where their focus is. It's not like they don't want this. They do want it. It's like you guys are on the same page. They want to give you this magic. They want to experience the magic. You both are on the same page, which is beautiful. They are just concerned with the well-being of how your future is going to be with regards to finances. So with the insecurities that were coming up, a lot of that too is, like, has to do with financial security. They want to feel financially secure, and maybe they're not feeling that security at this time. So what else are you saying to your twin flame? So these just jumped out. Letting go and dive deep. So what you're saying to your twin flame is, let go of your fear. Let go of your insecurity of money. Let go of the situation you're in. Let go. You're like, you're saying, like, you're taking the leap of faith. You're ready. You're jumping in. You're just taking a leap of faith, and you want them to let go of all this financial concern that they're preoccupied with. You're like, let go of that. Let go of your insecurity. You're saying to your twin flame, let go of the fear of, you know, you're using your finances as an excuse not to be courageous and, you know, let go of whatever is holding you back from this connection. So you're calling them out on their stuff. And they're like not having it. So say this is you, this is your twin flame. Like, they're not having it. They're like, don't tell me that. So yeah, you're saying let go. Let go of, you know, the idea that their finances are holding them back. Because they very well may not be holding them back. It's just an excuse. And you're calling them out, saying, let go of that BS. You know, we're meant to be together. And you're saying, I know you want to be with me. So let go of that BS. And so this one was dive deep. There's nothing more than hearing your twin flame and how they feel about you. I get it. Like, we all want to hear, like, words of devotion and how much they want to be with us and how much they love us. Like, hearing those words it's like music to our ears. It's like the best sound in the world, to hear how much your twin flame loves you and to be able to express that to you. And you're like, yes, dive deep into your emotions and connect with those emotions, because they're going to help you let go of what no longer is working, so that you can let go, so that we can be together. You're like, dive deep into those emotions. don't run away from them. Don't run away from how you really feel, because I know you love me. We just want to hear that, right? We all want to hear, like, that's all we need. Sometimes that's all we need to get through the day, to get through life, is to hear from our twin flame that they love us. I know. So you want them to dive deep. You want them to connect to those feelings that you both don't have with anyone else. You're like, remember how you feel about me? You're like, I know it's still there. Dive deep and connect with those feelings, because then you're going to wake up. And then you're going to wake up from all this BS that you think you need to do before we're together. How is your twin flame responding to that? What does your twin flame say to let go and dive deep? What are they replying? They're like, okay, so this is like their higher self. They're saying to you to reflect upon if why you want to be together is because you're codependent on them. They're calling you out too. You're calling them out. They're calling you out. And so it's not that they don't feel the love. Like, it's almost like, yeah, I already know how I feel about you. You already know how I feel about you. Let's make sure that this is not a codependency thing, that you have to be with me. They want to make sure that you're not relying on them for your happiness, because that's not what twin flames are meant to do. Your twin flame isn't meant to make you happy. That is your job. We have to make ourselves happy, and our twin flame is just icing on the cake of our life. So they're going to say, I want to be with you, but let's not be codependent. Let's not be addicted in any way, shape, or form to this connection. Because if you can't go without talking to them or seeing them, you know, that's kind of like an addiction. Like, the desire never goes away to be with your twin flame or to see your twin flame. But if you're going to get yourself into a emotional upset because you can't see them or you can't be with them, their higher self is calling you out on codependency. Harsh, I know. This is like the tough conversation that twin flames sometimes, at least you guys watching, are not willing to have or unable to have. Maybe you really want to have this conversation, but due to circumstances you can't. So this is, you get to hear, you know, the conversation of what needs to be said. Ooh, this is so juicy. It's like Gossip Girl. It's like, what's the tea? What's the... Okay. So what else are you saying? There's 3 of them here. Should I take them all? I'm going to take the first one that popped out, because we want to get messages from your twin flame. We want to get guidance. So inner knowing. So you're saying, okay, I get it. Being all wise on me and, you know, giving me some wisdom. You're saying, okay, I know that I need to reflect on my real motivation of being with you. Is it because I'm not happy in my life? Inner knowing. You're like, okay, I'm going to go within. I'm going to check in with myself. You're saying to your twin flame, do I want to be with you because I'm unfulfilled in my life? Do I want to be with you because I'm bored with my life? Is it because I'm lonely, depressed, angry, unfulfilled in my life? Okay, like, I get it. I'm going to have to go within, check in with myself. Because if any of those ring true for you, that is just a block that is going to keep you from being with your twin flame as much as they want to be with you. When you get clear on why you really want to be with your twin flame and not use your twin flame as an excuse of why you may not be happy in life, then this inner knowing is going to really, give you a wake-up call. It's going to come, because that's what twin flame connections do. They awaken you to the real truth of who you're being and how you're being. If you're being codependent, your connection is going to bring that right up to the surface, like this conversation is. That's what it does. Twin flame connections cannot sustain anything that's hidden, buried, or suppressed. The energies of twin flame are so high and so pure of love that it won't let anything slip by that isn't of love. So you're like, okay, I'm going to go within and, check on myself. So what is your twin flame saying to that? Please don't leave us on red. Just kidding. Instant reply. What is your twin flame replying to? Yeah. Okay, there's two. I'll take both of them. Release your ex. Let friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So you're telling your twin flame, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, check in and make sure I'm with you for the right reasons, that I want to be with you for the right reasons. Your twin flame is saying, get the support you need for that, because they can't really do that for you, at least not at this time. That's your work. That's your job. They love you, but they're not going to do the work for you. They're not going to do the homework for you. So get the support you need to check in with yourself and make sure that your motivations are the right reason to be with your twin flame. Are you wanting to be with your twin flame because you're like, you don't want to, I was going to say insecure. I don't know why that word just popped up. Do you want to be with them because they make you feel secure, because they make you feel confident, whatever it is? That's not their job, and that's not what a twin flame connection is supposed to do for you. You have to build your own security, your own confidence on your own. I'm just the messenger. I'm so sorry. So they're like, get the help you need, get the support you need, and check in. That you're in it for the right reasons, that they're healthy reasons, that you're not dependent on them for anything. Not for love, not for money, not for security, not for confidence, not like so that you're not lonely in life. That's not the twin flame's job. That's our job to do that for ourselves. So get the support you need to get there, because then that's when your twin flame shows up. When you don't need them. When you don't need them because you're not lonely. When you don't need them because you feel secure and you have your finances, you have your dream life. You have all that in order, boom, your twin flame is there. So that's what they're saying. And they're saying, okay, yeah, but don't forget to release your ex. Because even though, say, if your twin flame hasn't released their ex or a karmic, it's because there's somewhere within you, in your heart, that you also have a backup plan. You have a plan B if your twin flame doesn't show up. So you may be in a karmic situation yourself, which is your backup plan. You may have someone else in your heart that you're thinking of, that you're like, I wonder how that would have worked out. I wonder if they're single. Like any of that nonsense is really a mirror, because you're holding on to the past. They're holding on to something. So this is like, let's both release our exes. So you got stuff to work on, and they have to release their past. They have to release what they're needing to release. And I'm not saying they are in a karmic situation, or I'm just saying if that's your situation. So that was interesting. That was fun. Let's get some guidance for you on how to navigate this twin flame journey. And then we'll get some love messages. Guidance for this twin flame connection. Okay, this one. This one. This one. I'll take one more. Okay. So this was the first one, and this says Angel of Strength. The universe says you are stronger than you think you are. You're going through this, turbulent time in the history of the planet because you have the wherewithal to break through it. And the fact that this came up as well means that you are meant to heal the planet. So tough times call for tough measures, and you're up for the challenge. You were made for this. You were born at this time because you chose to go through this. As weird as that sounds. There are no accidents. There is a reason why we're all going through this time together, is because we agreed to come and help heal the people of this world, to heal the situation, to heal the chaos and the craziness that's out there. Twin flames agreed to do that. You and your twin flame agreed to do that. So through your own healing, through your own balancing, through your coming into alignment with your higher self, you help the planet, you help the world, you help everyone to do that as well. That was what you agreed to do. So the universe is reminding you, remember the agreement that you made before you were born, before you incarnated onto this planet. You and your twin flame agreed that you would go into separation so that you could heal from the past, in turn healing other twin flames, in turn healing other people, the planet, to come into alignment. Because left to our own devices, why would we care? We'd get so caught up in the 3D realm that we have no motivation. Our twin flame connection is motivation to get us to heal. Because that was the plan. You would heal with your twin flame to help heal the world. You would help to heal and practice compassion and unconditional love so that the whole world can learn and grow and be inspired by your love for each other. So the universe is saying, remember that contract that you and your twin flame signed to come into union, but before union you would guide others to heal. You would usher in this unconditional love that the world hasn't ever known before. Like in all of history, except for the ascended masters, unconditional love was never a thing. War was the thing. So you and your twin flame came at this time to usher in unconditional love. Beautiful. That's amazing. So the universe is saying you're stronger than you think you are. And so I'm just laughing at this because it's a man holding a coin, and it's kind of like, where you called out your twin flame saying, it's not about money. I'm feeling another message coming through, and it's saying that it is kind of about money. The universe is saying this is like abundance, the harvest, planting the seeds, and the harvest is ready. So in the history of the planet, we have only known scarcity. We were born into a world where scarcity was, that was reality. There was no such thing as this world being abundant. However, that was like an illusion. The universe is saying the world is abundant. And our world is now opening up to the possibility of financial abundance. Not just financial. This is like on every level. Physical well-being, optimum health, mental clarity, emotional well-being. Like, that's abundance. So in a sense, how you called your twin flame out saying it's not about money. The universe is saying it's not about money, but that's where the energies are moving towards abundance and liberty for all. We have never known that in the history of time. I mean, there's been times where, Great Depression, and then things started picking up, and then the world economy improved. We're going through that now, where with this whole pandemic, economy is really at its lowest. And so we are now rebuilding. And we are rebuilding with a new foundation of the spiritual truths that scarcity is illusion, illness is illusion. Like, we have the ability and resources to have this wealth and well-being on every level. So the universe is kind of like, yeah, I know you're calling out your twin flame and money isn't everything, but the energies of the direction of where planet Earth is going through are these dramatic changes, scary changes, things that have never happened before in history, in order to have this come through. So the universe is saying, money will improve. Once we get clear on the true sense of what wealth is, when we come into alignment with the truth that we are abundant already, we have everything within us to live abundant, full lives. When we come to that truth and to all spiritual truths, we shall see it in 3D, in real life form, whether it's 3D, 4D, 5D, 12D. We're shifting and we will see a difference. So that's what the universe is saying. So give your twin flame a little bit of slack, because what they're focusing on is a new paradigm of what money is. Because the way money used to work, that structure is falling apart fast. So the universe is saying, be open to focusing on the new wealth of the new world that we are now building, even though it doesn't seem like it is, but we're rising out of the rubble and the dust and the debris of what came crashing down last year, and we are rebuilding. So the universe is saying, focus on, the new paradigm, the new beliefs that you know to be the truth, because this cornucopia, this harvest time shall be ours. We were promised this because, this is our birthright, to experience wealth and health on every level. Woo! That was literally channeled because I'm sweating. Let's get some love messages. So I do hope you take that message to heart. It is meant for twin flames. It's meant for everyone on the planet. These channeled messages are really for you out of the highest love. So these just came out, messages from your twin flame. I feel nostalgic. I'm attracted to you. I'm opening my heart to you. So I feel nostalgic. So what I'm really getting from this is that your twin flame is having a lot of past life memories of you. So they may be having these dreams or just visions or like flashbacks or just like these memories where they can't really explain, but you may both be having these. But your twin flame is really remembering your connection. As we rise above kind of what has been happening, there is a new clarity. And with that clarity is like the truth of your connection, that you've spent many lifetimes together, patterns that have been repeating over and over again, betrayal, heartbreak, forgiveness, you know, separation, losing each other through death, illness, all those wounds compounding every lifetime. Your twin flame is experiencing this on a really deep cellular level. And these emotions are coming up as like memories. Oh my gosh, I love them more than ever because of everything that we've gone through. They love you more than ever. You are like their ride or die twin flame because you were both there through it all. And so how could they possibly not want to be with you when you've experienced so much? You have history together. You have love. And that bond just continues on. So they don't need to dive deep because their feelings are there. And the next one was, I'm attracted to you. So this is not just the typical, you know, they just want to, you know, get you into bed because they just want you so much. Yeah, that's part of it, but this means it's going deeper. They're attracted to you on a soul level for who you've become, for who you are becoming, for the impact that you're having on the planet through your growth and change. You're helping the planet. Their soul is like off the charts attracted to your soul because of who you are becoming, because you're remembering who you truly are. And as you step into your power, as you step into aligning with your higher self, they're blown away by your beauty, by your soul's growth and evolution. They're like, how can I not be in love with you? So they're attracted to you on a whole nother level. And I'm sure you can feel it because you're attracted to them in the same way for who they are. Even if they may not be doing what you think you want them to do, your attraction to them has never wavered, except maybe when you were like angry or resentful. But on the whole, like you know your love has never really stopped or ended. Okay, so this is going to end soon. I'm opening my heart to you. So they're just having more and more and more love for you as time goes on. The more time goes on, the more love they have for you. So trust in that. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. Be sure to purchase your Innerchild healings. I would love for you to receive them. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace.